reacted to the media in response to these bomb threats taken?
Look, the president's condemned violence in all forms, has done that since day one, will continue to do that, but certainly feels that everyone has a role to play.
He's calling for peace and harmony in a civil tone. Is he going to stop insulting his political opponents at his rallies? He called Maxine Waters low IQ. He's called Joe Biden someone pulled off a trash heap. He said Hillary Clinton is crooked Hillary. Is he going to stop insulting the people who received these bombs?
Look, the president's going to continue to lay out the contrast between Democrats and Republicans. And if you'll let me finish, I'll answer it for you, but I'd like to finish my sentence. The president is going to continue to lay out the case and the differences between Democrats and Republicans. Americans have a choice to make, and he's going to lay that out, and you're going to see him do that over the next 12 days.
Stop criticizing their opponents as morally deficient.
The president feels like we should call out despicable acts, which is exactly what he has done over the last 24 hours. The idea that...
Is evil a way to describe people in the political sphere?
I'm sorry?
Is evil an appropriate way to describe?
It's a word that people have used on your network a number of times, not only to describe the president, but many people that work in this administration. Absolutely. Day in, day out, there is a negative tone. 90% of the media attention around this president is negative, despite historic job creation, despite the fact that our economy is booming, despite the fact that trade deals that everybody said couldn't be made have been made, despite the fact that the president is trying to install law and order at our border and protect the security of Americans from the East Coast to the West Coast, North and South. You guys continue to focus only on the negative, and there is a role to play. Yesterday, the very first thing that the president did was come out and condemn the violence. The very first thing your network did was come out and accuse the president of being responsible for it. That is not okay. The first thing should have been to condemn the violence.
Have this morning about the ongoing investigation. Has the president heard from law enforcement? What can you tell us to advance that angle?
As you know, it's an ongoing investigation. We're not going to get ahead of law enforcement. We're going to continue to do everything we can to provide the resources they need to investigate and hold the person or persons responsible for this fully accountable and put the full extent of the law behind that. Look, there's a big difference between comments made and actions taken. The president is certainly not responsible for sending suspicious packages to someone, no more than Bernie Sanders was responsible for a supporter of his shooting up a Republican baseball field practice last year. The idea that this is at the hands of the president is absolutely ridiculous.
Has the president reached out to the Obamas or the Clintons or any of the others who received these packages?